And a pencil.
Oh my god! I used up so much stress last time.
Oh, I haven't looked at my stress.
Oh, I don't want to look.
Oh no, I forgot to look at my stress.
Well, fighting an Omni chicken is stressful work.
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah.
Guys, we're really good. Yeah,
Thank
pretty
God we
much,
haven't.
y'all.
Oh my god! I have a level 1 harm called Henpecked.
Hey Nick, I have a level 2 harm called Clucked Up.
I am also infected. Okay, so we're gonna heal JDK stress.
It's gonna happen. Okay.
I'm gonna close this door so the dog's done barking.
Alright. I gotta boost your volume a little bit, Rebecca.
Okay, sorry. I don't have
No
know
worries.
where my headphones with the mic are.
It's fine. I
So.
gotcha. Alright.
Okay, cool.
So welcome to the stream, everybody. Sorry we're
Rebecca,
kind of
just
late.
say-
Rebecca
Yeah, sorry,
said
that was my
something.
fault.
No worries. We're here now, and that's what's important. Make sure I'm recording. There we go. And make sure the stream is actually working.
Looks like it's working for me.
Yeah, looks good. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, last time, it's been a while, I know, you guys were enlisted by the Little Fur Union to go and rescue some of their comrades from a Yummy Brands food lab. You fought off an Omni chicken, which is a chicken with a lot of wings and a lot of legs, and that's how you got wounded, mostly, I think.
Your worst creation to date.
My worst creation.
My worst, I mean best. Most horrific.
I was about to say worst or best. Yeah. I might have stolen that from a Patton Oswalt bit. I forget. Oh well. Yeah, and you were introduced to Ivo Park, who's Nick's backup character, because Mouse decided to spend a little more time in New York due to entanglements and so forth. So do you want to keep playing Ivo, Nick, or do you want to switch back to Mouse? Okay, fair enough.
No, I'll keep playing Ivo. We haven't got to explore him very much, so it'll be more fun.
Alright, sounds good. So yeah, so my notes say we need to do downtime, entanglement, eat, payoff. So we basically need to do everything. We did do XP though. I don't have that in the notes. So that's good.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Alright.
Yes, we did.
So for payoff, let's see what you get. 2 rep per score by default. If it's a higher tier than you, take +1 rep. Let's see what their tier was real quick. There it is. They're tier 3, so they are a slightly higher tier. So you get +1 from that. So you guys get a total of 3 rep as payoff. If this crew screen wants to load.
Hey Eric, just a real quick question. If there's like a thing on your screen with a bunch of circles, I didn't mind that. If you don't want us to see that, don't put it on the stream. Just FYI.
Oh, I'm not looking at the stream. I'm glad you
I just looked over and I was like, that looks like GM stuff. I'm gonna let it away.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That said, I want to talk to you about that later because that looks amazing.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that later. I wonder how you did that.
It's called Kumu.io, and it's what I use to like network together everything.
Like COO.io?
CUMU.
Here, let me spell it out. I'll put it in chat. I think that's what it is, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
It's mostly used for, like, yeah, it's totally free. It's mostly used for, like, coding and, like, displaying relationship maps. So that's what I use to, like, make sure I have everything connected together and see what influences what and so forth. Let me see if I can do window capture, because this hasn't been working for me lately, which is unfortunate. Here we go. Roll 20. Okay. So we're going to turn off display capture. We're turn on window capture. So now you guys can't see my secrets. Okay.
Secrets.
Alright. So that's rep. I don't think you guys really stole anything this time, so I don't think you really get any coin for this. Am I incorrect in that?
I mean, we stole talking animals.
You stole
Several cats.
You took friends and oh my god, I completely forgot. Wait, so remind me again. Wait, what happened there again?
We were testing animals, and Bishop likes cats, and so we were rescuing the other animals. But then while we're there, like, we might as well help the cats too.
That's right. So you just got a big bag full of cats.
A bag full of cats. We're just not going to tell Bishop's apartment manager, because technically she's only supposed to have one cat. She already has 2. Now she has 9.
Okay. Maybe Bishop will...
Doesn't Bishop have a roommate?
Yes. Someone to help me clean up all 11 litter boxes all around our apartment.
Stressful. Okay.
Oh my god.
Maybe you'll
Do you
take
need
them
more than
all
one
to...
litter box when you have more than one cat?
You're supposed to have one litter box for every cat you have.
Jesus, our apartment is half litter boxes.
Maybe you'll take some to Teague's den and he can deal with them. It'll be a combination drug den and cat cafe.
Cat cafe? I love this idea, can we?
That's what we're doing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And it's almost set
Listen,
up.
if there's one thing I know about Fae, it's that all Fae have no allergy to cats.
Yeah. That's canon.
It'll be
That's
fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. So yeah. So no coin. But let's see, heat. So for heat, I'm gonna say it's contained standard exposure. Like, it was kind of chaotic, but it was chaotic in like a very limited way to like
Yeah.
just that location. But it was on hostile turf, which brings it to 3. I don't think you killed any people. You just killed an Omni chicken, which I don't think counts. So
If the Omni Chicken killed someone because of us, does that count?
That's on them.
Well, we kind of locked that guy into the room with the Omni Chicken, and then just let him die.
Okay, but it's not our fault. We didn't kill him. The Omni chicken.
Make the Omni chicken.
yeah, I've already done this calculation, so I'm gonna leave it off for now. But yeah, in the future that might bring more heat, because it does specifically say if killing was involved, which is slightly different.
Also, I don't know why I'm trying to get us to have to kill someone.
I know. Stop it.
Why are you like this?
It's okay.
Teacher, we
My
had
parents
homework
offered
last night.
That's funny. Alright, which brings you to 3 heat. What next? Entanglements, I believe. So, I already rolled this for you guys. And you actually got a good one this time, which is services offered. So, what happens is sometime over the next week, Bishop gets a call on her cell phone from Mirembe Akello, your contact with
Yes.
the Illuminati. Not the Illuminati, the Panopticon, for legal reasons, called the
For legal
Panopticon.
reasons.
No. Let me find what she offers. Okay. So, when you pick up the phone, Mirembe says, "Don't think we haven't noticed your recent involvement with Plume Tech and Yummy Brand. For the sake of our relationship, we would prefer to keep any future nastiness out of the papers. If you would be so kind as to transfer us a small sum of money, we will ensure a media blackout on your next operation, whatever it may be." So what this is she's offering you, for the cost of 1 coin, your next operation will generate no heat.
Okay.
Whoa! Yeah, do that thing.
That rules, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do we owe anything to them in response?
No,
Or is the money enough?
you're paying them to do this.
Okay, cool. I don't trust those people, is why I'm asking.
We have 3 coin together. I don't know that I have any coin. I have 1
Is it
coin
really
personally.
coin?
So.
Or is it fictional money that like we can have mouse like transfer?
No, it's
Mouse is not with you right now.
Well, you know.
But yeah, it's literal coin because it's a mechanical
Okay.
thing.
I have no coin.
I
have
can
no
spend
coin.
it, or we can. Well, let's just all go broke. I'll spend my coin.
Okay,
How many coins is it, Si?
just
one.
one.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you pay the coin, transfer the money over to Mirembe. She thanks you for your cooperation. And meanwhile, headlines. So the headline this week is in the Toronto Baffler, a kind of paranormal tinged, what's it called? Tabloid, which has the headline "Curse of the Omni Chicken?" ? Exclamation point, question mark. Monstrous chicken beast spotted in downtown. And then a very blurry and possibly faked photo of the Omni Chicken loose.
Is it? Knowing what the Omni Chicken looks like, is it faked?
It looks... You can tell by the pixels, it looks like it's been shopped.
So the story is real, but the photo was.
Exactly.
I love it.
How very oh my gosh, what? How very Men in Black of you.
Yeah. I think Ivo might actually have a record for whoever wrote the piece. I forget the guy's name, but it might be in the book for Envoys. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Nope.
No?
Oh,
Nope.
I never sent it to you.
Maybe you did. Maybe I just didn't read it.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Very real. Very possible.
Here, I'll put it in the thing.
Give it to all of us.
Yeah,
Ash and I will read it, Eric.
that's okay.
I'm gonna headphones out 1 second while I put a speaker on.
Toronto Battler, Curse of the Omni Chicken, Monstrous Beast Spawned Death. Thank you, Ash.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Alright, next up. So, that's Entanglement Heat Payoff, which I think brings us to downtime. Yeah. So, who wants to go first?
I can go first, because I know what my de-stress thing is. But first, I would like to heal my henpectedness.
Okay.
My little cuts and scrapes.
Alright.
I always forget how healing works, because I don't really get hurt that often.
Yeah.
Lucky me.
So it's the clock, it's a healing project clock. And how it works is Ramla rolls it for you, if she's the one working on you.
She can, or, because I also have, like, medic, like, I don't know. It doesn't really, let me look.
You may
that's
heal
more for, like-
yourself if you have the special ability, but you take 2 stress to do so.
Okay. Can't do that.
Alright.
Yep. So, I will ask Ramla for help.
Okay. I will do that for you.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what henpecked means. I think it just means you got pecked a lot, so you got a lot of scratches and so forth.
Yeah.
So,
Got lots of cuts and scrapes.
yeah, it's like band-aids and stuff, mostly. So, let's roll tier. Okay. Oh, 6. That's good.
Okay, so I clear.
So,
Or, do I add to the healing box?
it says 3 segments. Let's just go ahead and
Cool.
clear it.
Okay.
Because this isn't that big a deal. And it was the best result you could get, so.
Yay! Okay. And then the second thing I'm going to do is indulge in my vice, which, for people who don't know, is called Party Girl. But for her, it's just like absence of responsibility. And in this case, I think instead of going to work and getting paid, she takes her new cats to the vet for a bunch of checkups. And like spends the day getting them groomed and making sure they're fit. And wow, my real life dog just made the loudest sound that's ever existed. But so she like gets them all pampered and looking nice, and then spends all day like hanging out with all her cats. So
A cat day.
her new vice should be called
Cat mom.
Hold on.
Her new vice is cat lady.
Yeah, there you
Letting
go.
her dog outside of her room because she's being a jerk. Okay. All right. Indulge vice. Catterday.
4. So
Very cool.
yeah,
That's not too bad.
4 stress.
I've got 3 stress total, so we're good.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Hold on then.
I think Ivo also needs to indulge a vice, but also needs healed. But I think I'm gonna go with healing first because that seems better. So I think he's gonna go to our good buddy and ask her for help. Ramla, do I have any dice for that?
It's 2 dice from Ramla. Let me see. Let me just check real quick.
Yeah.
You could also have Rebecca do it, and she rolls Tinker. But
Okay. Wait,
How many
no.
dice do you have a thinker?
1, but I think this says you may use finesse to try and quickly and try and bandage up a wound.
Oh, okay.
This is what medic says. I just hit it, the thing.
That's your ability, yeah.
Yeah.
So you could roll finesse and have Bishop do it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Can we do that?
yeah.
I have a 3 finesse.
Yes,
Three
please.
finesse. Yeah, damn
I'm
right.
just gonna hit all the buttons because. Okay. 5.
A 5.
Aye.
So that's 2 ticks on the healing clock.
Yay! All right, cool. And then I'm going to indulge my vice.
What is
And
Ivo's vice?
Ivo's vice is weird. Ivo is going to go and walk into the path underground, I think, and find some shady people who seem to know him to give him a nice weird massage.
Wait, why do
Okay.
you have to go somewhere shady for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a lot of yikes subtext in there.
Is there no reputable massage places?
I feel like Ivo's gonna be Team Den's like #1 like customer. Like he's gonna have like the punch card all filled out.
But I
Wait,
think
for the drug den or the cat cafe?
Both.
it's also worth noting that during this massage, it is very clear that there's magic happening.
Yikes.
Okay.
It's
Where?
like you do it to the head, you just touching the head, and it's all like a.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know where the massage was in the first place, so...
I mean,
So
things might happen.
I have the idea that it's that you get massaged by these goblin frogmen that I've described before that are like little toad people.
Love that. Yes.
And they're
It's gonna be so sticky and gross.
yeah, it's very sticky, and they like the magic part is they have like these kind of like glowing like egg-shaped orbs that they kind of use as like if you ever had a heated stone massage, it's like that, but with these orb things, and like on your temples too, kind of.
Oh, I was
Or-
kind of imagining it as like guys with like tentacles, and they were like just like massaging the head.
I like that too. Yeah, just one, just inexplicably an octopus is in there.
Yeah, Nick, an octopus massage. Doesn't that sound so good?
Nick's not having it.
No. Nick only
Does
hates
it-
one thing, and it's octopuses.
Really? I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Don't do this to me. I only got 2. What?
Well,
It's a very
Yeah, it
weird
was an octopus,
massage.
and you were just like, I can't deal with this.
It was a stressful octopus massage.
Listen, sometimes massages are stressful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So Acton, what's Acton getting up to?
I'm gonna do the exact same thing that the other two are doing. So
I thought you meant getting a weird massage.
He's like, "Oh, where are you going? I'll come too."
well, tentacles, yeah, I did. I think like while Ivo is asking
Ivo.
Bishop for like healing, Acton's gonna do the same. I didn't call myself Ash then. I was like, no, that's my real name. Acton's gonna do the same, and he's gonna ask Bishop to heal him as well, or to fix him up.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Cool.
If I can get... I opened a bunch of tabs. Not tabs, but the character sheets, and now I can't find mine. Here we go.
What was your wound again?
Alright.
I've got a 2 and a 1.
Oh
No,
boy.
I've got a 2 and 2 ones. I got real fucked up by that shit. I got clucked up, a slashed arm, and a bandaged arm because you managed to bandage one of the things.
Oh, that's right. Cracked up is so funny. I kind of want you to keep that one forever.
Well, it won't go anywhere except for down to a 1 at the most. So.
Okay, I will work on healing your... rolling...
6.
A 6. All right, that's
Wasting all my good rolls. Healing you folks.
yeah, that's good. Well, I gave it to Bishop, so I'll give it to you too. So bandaged arm and slashed arm both fall off.
Yay.
And
Fucked
clucked
up.
up. Yeah, we should reduce that somehow. What
Get
should
down to a 1.
yeah, it should be reduced down to a 1, but like I'm wondering what we should call it instead.
Sort of fucked up.
No, it's got to say something else than cluck.
Semi-clucked.
Semi-clucked?
Oh no, no. See, that would be a 3. Would be fuster cluck.
Buster cluck.
Mr. Cluck. I don't know why this is great, so, but I keep thinking.
Hey, people on Twitch, if you can think of something, please let me know.
Okay.
DTC down to Cluck.
Also,
Get away.
I did the bad thing of googling it. Like, I googled chicken words, and the first thing that came up was cock, and I was like, well, yeah, nothing. Also, apparently there's a chicken vocabulary, and I'm just like, okay, I'll look at that.
It's a whole chicken thing. All right. Well, let me know if you come up with one. And do you want
I'll think of that.
to reduce stress?
Yeah, and I'm gonna then reduce stress. I can't think of. I mean, it would be funny if I just tagged along with Ivo, but I'm not gonna because it's gross.
Oh no, you don't. Oh no, Ivo doesn't tell you he's going here. No, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
This is a private experience.
I imagine it would be. Also, feathers ruffled is it? That was a really good. That was a really good. Script.
Okay. Feathers ruffled, or I was trying to think of egged. I can't get there. I'm trying. Egg puns.
It's just turning into hentai
Yeah,
very quickly. His arms fall off. Sorry, it's just checking the Twitch chat. That was pretty good. But yeah, feathers ruffled. But go ahead, Ash.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I just realized that Ivo.
4, 3. Fucking hell, 3. Oh, I still have 4.
Y'all are so stressed. You guys should get cats.
Do you want a cat? I have 9. It's a problem.
I'm willing to part with exactly one.
Oh boy.
God.
So what was Acton doing to indulge his stress? His tether?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't think of that. I think Acton's like just gonna be like in recovery, and is going to do what I do to de-stress in real life, and that is lie down and be horizontal and just look at memes and Netflix, and that is gonna be it. But we'll be avoiding any memes related to chicken.
Sounds good.
How many chicken memes are there?
Oh, I'll Google chicken memes and we'll find out in a sec.
Oh, no.
My parents have chickens, and my mom shares nothing but chicken memes on her Facebook.
It's a whole
Probably-
chicken
that's not true.
subculture.
She posts photos, but it's mostly chicken memes.
Your parents have
You can
chickens
find
and
those chickens
reindeer?
wearing pants. Yes, they have chickens, reindeers, and dogs. It's not
Nice.
reindeers, reindeer. I'd be yelled at.
Mm. Wait, what's the plural of reindeer?
Just reindeer.
Oh, okay.
Just reindeer.
It's like Pokemon.
Makes
In
sense.
Frozen, they sing reindeers are better than people, but that's grammatically incorrect.
Good to know.
But actually correct, because they are better than people.
Yes.
Is it one of those things where it's like fish, where it can be either?
Yeah. Well, like deer, like your deer, like your normal whitetail deer, you just call deer.
Ooh.
Not deers.
Mm.
Look at all those deers.
I hate that. I hate
When
that
you
so
get a
much.
chance, if you
I love it.
later go to my Twitter page. I have some hot baby reindeer content with Sven playing with the
Okay.
bucket in the snow.
Maybe don't call it that.
Hot baby reindeer content.
Yeah. I would.
Fresh
It
figure.
automatically ruffled my feathers and made me.
We
You get-
went to hentai and now we're going to bestiality. It's totally fine.
This is fine. This is just every day for us.
And demonetized. No.
Why did our Twitter suddenly get shut down?
It's fine. You guys can share your Twitter handles if you want. It's up to you. But yeah. Thought I'd throw that out there.
I would. I just don't use it.
Fair enough.
And then I
or,
just never on
or
Twitter.
post anything interesting other than work. So nah.
Yeah. Fair enough. So I think that's everybody. Anyone want to spend coin or anything?
What coin?
I'm good.
The non-existent
right.
coin
You
that
guys
you
are
didn't get. All right. So next up, let's move into some other things. So you rescued all these little folk, these little furs.
Oh, yay! Forgot about him. No.
They've mostly been spending this week just kind of hanging out at the black
Wait,
site.
They're hanging out with us now. Oh my God! Did we make completely new friends? What?
Well, you
Eric?
know, they thought they'd stick around for a bit, at least. We'll see how long they stick around.
Can we just give them, like, I don't know, a home?
Maybe. We'll see.
Such a long pause there that was so unnecessary. But what the fuck? Can we just give them, I don't know,
Oh.
a home?
It's all I want.
So maybe after a few days and they're all rested and recovered, and you guys are feeling a little better about things, you got all bandaged up by Ramla and then Bishop. How did Bishop feel about bandaging her friends up, by the way?
I think she kind of felt like, oh, look at me, I'm the mom friend, like getting to do that. And also, like, Ivo and Ramla don't know each other as far as I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you met like that one time, but
Mm-hmm. Well,
so
At least
I
not
think it was
well.
more
They might know each other in passing, but not very well.
mm-hmm.
right. But she's like
I mean-
our like
Like, Ivo has a history, you know.
I know, but like Ramla's kind of our friend, so it's kind of weird that like you think she would just help you out.
Lay off.
So I think she'd be like, I could just take care of this. But Rama has to kill
Yeah.
me because I need band-aids, Mom.
She's happy to do it. How do you guys feel about Ivo just hanging out, by the way? Because, like, you brought him in specifically because Mouse told you to, like, do a specific job, and now he's just kind of hanging around.
Oh, go ahead.
No, is how I feel about it. I imagine
Oh.
acting's a bit like, where's Mouse?
Yeah.
What have you done with Mouse?
I think Bishop trusts Mouse's opinion completely, but like thought they were bros, and then when Ivo was like, "Oh no, I don't know who Mouse is," or like, "Oh Mouse, that's her name," I think Bishop was like, "Oh, thought you guys were like friends."
Thought you were tight.
Thought you were tight. Thought we were all chill, gonna be friends together, but that's not what this is. So I think she's like hesitant, but trusts Mouse. So
Mm-hmm.
if their opinion is that Ivo can be trusted, then she'll go along with it.
Mm-hmm. And how's Ivo kind of interacting with the rest of the group, or that sort of thing?
I think Ivo is mostly at this point just trying to, like, he's still trying to like understand the dynamics, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and like trying to get the history of like what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ivo is very uncomfortable with the fact that they are running a drug den.
You got a weird like back alley massage, and you think our shit's
I
weird?
know.
Our shit's legit.
Yeah. Ours are legal drugs, and you're getting like tentacle massages. So like, let's not,
Let's not split
throw
hairs.
stones.
Save the judgment.
Good times. All right. I just wanted to check in on what the dynamics were. So yeah, so after a couple days, the little furs have all rested up, and you get a message from Ramla as you're out doing things to gather back up at the black site, because the little furs want to talk to you again. So once again, they've set up a little tea party in Ramla's kind of conference room area. With Ramla and all the little furs in attendance that you rescued. And they're kind of mostly gathered around one specific one. The one introduced as Mama Root, who has kind of the babushka scarf over her head and has like a tiny little twig as a cane.
I love her.
What's her name?
Mama Root is how she was introduced.
Oh my god!
And what kind of
Wait,
animal
hold
is
on. Are we just hanging out with the cast from American Tail?
she? Oh,
For legal reasons.
Ivo? Ivo?
my boy.
No,
I hate you.
I watched the new Watership Down, and I was like, oh, now I have ideas. But yeah.
Is it good? I want to watch it.
I liked it. I don't know how true it is to the original. I've never interacted with it before, but like, if you like rabbits doing people things, then
And I do.
yeah.
That's all I live for.
But yeah, someone's kind of like made her a little stool out of like kind of like toothpicks, and maybe like a coin or something like that. So she has a nice place to sit down. The rest are kind of assembled with like tiny wooden teacups and that sort of thing around her, with Forrester close at hand.
No!
What's no?
This all just hurts me so much.
It's just too cute, honestly.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. No. So yeah, after you
It's a
all...
compliment.
Thank you. I should learn to get better at taking those. After you all sit down, your tea is poured, you say your hellos and that sort of thing. Mama Root kind of clears her throat and addresses the three of you, well, five of you, counting Ramla and Rosebriar, who are also in attendance. She says, kind of in a croaky, warbly voice, thank ye all for rescuing us. I dare say the tall folk in that lab were rather inhospitable. They kept badgering us about our Oathstone, going on about it and so forth.
One, badgering us?
Literally take a badger and like shake it at them.
Sorry.
Leave me alone.
I think Bishop is just like sipping her tea over to be at this little tea party. It's just like, oh my gosh, you are so welcome. It is such an honor to meet you and to be introduced to your people, and we just you guys have been wonderful. We're so glad we could help. I'm like, oh, I think Bishop's like, oh, the cutest thing that's ever happened to her in her life.
She smiles and nods and says, that's very gracious of you. Forrester kind of leans over a little bit and said, Mama Root, I believe they were interested in the Oathstone. Perhaps you could elaborate more on that topic.
Yeah.
And she.
Oh yeah, we were interested in that thing.
I like. Oh, we did. Helping them.
Yeah, I
Oh.
honestly forgot about it.
Nice.
Yeah. I think Bishop. Do we still have that contract? Does Ivo have that contract on hand?
Yeah, Ivo probably has
Okay.
the contract. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably just pull that out and be like, can you explain sort of what's going on here with this Oathstone and this contract and maybe the evil tractor?
The Mama Root kind of leans over to like listen and kind of like cups an ear, but it's like, you know, she's a marmot, so it's above her head, and she says, "Eh, speak up there. The bloat scone? Oh, the Oathstone. Oh, yes, the Oathstone. You see, we found it buried beneath the farm, back before it was a farm, you see. Back then it was just a little further down. I was just a little kid in those days, you see. My, what a time ago it was. I remember, the Harvest Ball. You all remember the Harvest Ball. Oh, we used to have these great big tomatoes every year. Can't get tomatoes that size anymore. Must be the soil." Forrester kind of interrupts again, kind of politely, and says, Mama Root, the Oathstone? She says, "Oh, yes, right, the Oathstone. Well, we and the Maxwells swore an oath on it back in times. Had a big party for it and everything. Mince pie, apple, and pumpkin pie, baked by the farmer's missus. Oh, she was a sweet dearie. All the paperwork was drawn up square and signed. There's powerful magic in that Oathstone. Likely why those other tall folk want it so much. I heard them speculating on all manner of deviltry, binding demons and spirits and the like with it. Nasty business, that. No, the Oathstone's better kept by us little furs. Just to make an agreement or two, nice and square. Not used for deviltry or the like."
Sorry, I'm reconnecting, just FYI, but I can hear you guys. I think Bishop says,
I'm getting an...
if someone...
sorry to cut you off. I'm getting an echo.
Okay, I am too.
Oh, it's from me. Sorry. Hold on.
Sorry,
Any
Ash.
better?
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. Nope, I still hear it.
For fuck's sake, hold on.
Test.
Testing. I think we're good.
Okay.
Testing.
That was beautiful, thank you.
I mean, I am beautiful, so.
Agreed. No matter what they say.
Wait, who says otherwise?
Focus.
I think Bishop says, okay, so you and the Maxwells did this oath on this Oathstone. Is that just set? Is that just set in stone, or is it? If they were to take it from you, would that break the oath, or is it just something that, you know, it's a signed contract and you guys are safe?
Oh, well, they took the Oathstone. Oh, that would be dreadful, dearie. Just dreadful. If we don't have the Oathstone, then we can't renew the contracts, and why can't make any more? Yes, all the magic that keeps the Maxwells to their word would vanish. More importantly, it would devastate our little society. And her ears kind of droop at that. I should mention it's.
Eric,
What's that? What's up?
Heads up, we can still see it.
Son of a... Okay, let me try something. Alright, can you see it now?
Your very adorable monologue.
Can you see it now? It should be gone now.
Yes.
Really?
What? Nope, it's gone now.
Okay, thank you. Don't read it. Alright, figured it
Too
out.
late. No, kidding.
I appreciate you telling me, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, she continues and says, "The Maxwells, well, maybe our agreement with them has run its course, but All the same, we'd very much like the Oathstone back. The other tall folk were talking pretty insistently on getting their hands on the Oathstone. Seemed excited-like about it. They brought us out of the warren when they first attacked, but I reckon the Oathstone has given them more trouble bringing it out, but they'll get their paws on it if they keep digging at it.
So they don't have it yet. You guys still have it. Or did they take it from you?
They took them out of their warren, and they think that the Oathstone is still there. Like, they didn't see it in the lab, and everything they were talking about, it made it sound like it was still on the farm, presumably.
Well, maybe we should go get it for you guys, and make sure that you still have it. Although it sounds like they're not agreeing to the terms of the Oathstone already.
She nods and says, "Oh, I wouldn't want to trouble you too much, dearies, but we would be rather grateful if you would fetch it for us."
Yeah, what does it look like? Where can we find it? We'll just go swing by, pick it up, no problem. Probably won't be a thing.
Well, it's buried under the old down, roughly the size of a tall folk trunk. Very heavy, though, very heavy.
Wait. Are you saying this is a stone as big as me?
She kind of looks at you, and then, kind of, wobbles up, gets up, and, walks over to you, and, kind of measures you with her stick a little bit, and, kind of squints, and then, kind of holds it up to, your midsection, and says, "About that big, I'd say."
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna have to borrow a truck.
Also, how are we going to lift up that large of a stone?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it.
Also, is this stone just sitting out somewhere?
No, it's buried.
They said it was buried. Ramla kind of cuts in and says, "It might do us well to do some more investigation and see how far Yummy Brand has gone in excavating it."
Oh shit.
I would agree.
Yeah. I mean, if they knew where it was, I guarantee they'd take it.
Mhm.
So,
But also, I guess I'm not super clear why Yummy Brands wants this thing.
because they want the land that they live on, and right now that Oathstone is making weird shit happen whenever they try and move in on their turf.
So
Like
what
Ghost
happens?
Tractor.
So what happens if they remove the stone? What happens?
It's unclear, but it sounds like the magic goes away. And also, it sounds like they kind of want it, from what she was saying, she was talking about, binding demons and spirits to it, because it's powerful magic. They might
Wait,
want it for that.
Ew.
Oh,
That's
I don't like that at
So
all.
there's multiple reasons they should not have this big rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking just
No.
a size rock. This is
Basically a
big rock.
gemstone, but no. It seems like it's,
It's
I
like
was
a-
imagining like Blarney Stone.
Nope. This is a tall boy. Okay.
It's a big boy rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes, we should find out one and see if they have found this rock or not.
Mm-hmm.
And two, if they have, we need to get it. If they haven't got it, we should probably also get it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Ash. Sure, in the chat, Dwayne Johnson.
I'm muted until I need to speak. No one, Nick, we love you, Dwayne Johnson. A proper,
Dwayne Johnson rock.
an absolute rock. Alright.
I mean, he is the rock.
He is
so.
the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we should investigate. We should figure out if Yum Brands has this rock. We didn't, to be clear, we ran all around that lab that we were in, and we did not see
Correct.
any rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that doesn't mean that they don't have it or know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. I think we should, one, just swing by the place where they said it was, because if it's still there, it could still be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if not, we'll move on from there.
Okay. But this is what you guys want to pursue?
I think so, but before we begin, I want to pull the others aside, away from the adorable animals.
Okay.
Why would you pull me away from the adorable animal?
Because I just want to just put it out there. Can we 100% trust the adorable animals?
How dare you? Of course we can. Look at their sweet faces.
Do we? Well, the reason I bring this up is I got some magic that I can work right here to make sure that if they are untrustworthy, I'm not saying they are, we're protected. Do we want to do this thing?
What? Be more explicit. What do you?
I can make fairy
Magic.
contracts.
Oh, you would.
You can make what, sorry?
Fairy contracts?
Okay, I misheard you because I thought you said fairy flapjacks, and I was like, I don't know why that would help.
But also, yes, can I have one?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
When
I
don't
mean,
fairy flapjacks help?
I guess it wouldn't hurt, but also
It would protect both sides.
one, these guys are already getting screwed over by a magic craft in the form of a giant rock, a giant Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And two, it's between these guys, these cute little animals, and a giant mega that makes shitty food. So I don't know. I don't think that would.
All I'm saying is that if there's nothing if there's no negativity here that we can anticipate, then this contract won't mean anything. But if something does happen in the future, we're protected.
From what? Fleas?
No.
Tiny baby animal.
If they were to do something to fuck with us, they get cursed. And if we do something to fuck with them, we get cursed.
No, let's not do that in case we decide to fuck with them.
In case we have to fuck with them.
Wait,
But we won't because they're.
Wait. So we don't trust them.
But what if we need to betray them?
That's my thing. But it might be in our best interest later down the line to fuck with them. They might be trustworthy.
I would
We're-
never.
I would just like to point out that I don't think we're trustworthy.
You're not wrong. I would never. There's the cute little baby animal.
What
They're
does
not
Mouse
babies.
get me involved in?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You're just hanging out here. I mean,
I'm
You're
not just
very
hanging out
useful.
here. I'm kind of required to be here.
yeah, thanks. Wait,
Well, I saw
we
you
don't
lost
just want to
that.
hang out
That's
with
the
us.
last thing.
Little hurt, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Wow. I thought we were becoming friends. And now I find out you're just contractually obligated to be here. No big deal, it's fine. No, let's save those fairy contracts for someone who is more nefarious than like cute little marmots and bunnies.
Listen, I'm just saying, if I was going to be nefarious, I would make sure that I'm adorable.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Nefariously adorable. Adorably
I
nefarious.
don't know. Active, what do you think? I don't want to give them a reason to mistrust us.
I think two things. One, I think giving a contract to these people, whilst we're technically sorting out a contract dispute, isn't the smartest of ideas. Two, we're definitely at some point down the line gonna have to fuck them over, and it would be good if we didn't get cursed.
Listen, I can word these fairy contracts in a very specific way,
We don't know how we're gonna fuck them over.
but I can make it so this applies to this specific job.
Yeah, but you never know. Like, we might have to fuck them over at the end of this job. Like, just we don't know what's
Let's
coming.
not fuck
I'd rather.
over for the first time in our lives.
Well, we might have to. You never know.
Let's just do the job. I don't think we need the contract.
As much as I love the Fairy Nation, like I also think that we have people we care about more, and you never know what might happen. We might have to fuck them over.
Boy, we're gonna have to deal with the Queen of the Fairies eventually.
Also, did you just call them the Furry Nation?
I couldn't remember
No,
what we called
fairy.
No, I think
No,
you
I
were talking
said
about the
furry.
animals.
Oh, did you?
them. I said Fairy Nation.
It's the Little
I
Furry
couldn't remember
Union.
what we
They're
Okay,
actual
sorry.
animals. They're not furries.
I'm very upset with you right now.
Oh, because I was so far off from Fairy Nation to Fairy Union.
Fair enough. But it sounds like it's 2-1. You guys don't want to make a contract right now.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I don't want
fine.
them to hate us.
Okay. Ivo could technically go behind your back and try to do it anyway, but
Nah, I'm not going to do that thing.
okay. I thought so, but just in case.
I don't know I don't know these people. I can't just do this.
Right. Can't just mouse it. Alright, yeah, so you guys want to pursue this. Let's just look at some of the other irons you have in the fire.
No. I've got
Just
a new
'cause it's-
notebook, so I gotta write down.
It's been a while. I feel like someone was keeping
Shit.
track of your quests somewhere. Let's see.
I was, but I have a new note. 1 second.
Maybe it was in Mouse's character sheet.
Okay.
Investigate
It says
Leviathan.
Oathstone in big letters.
So, investigate Leviathan security, locate the killer tractor. That's kind of what you're on. The cargo tanker that was going to meet the Terras Nova, a ship owned by the Matryoshka off the coast of Canada, and going on to the Mediterranean to trade cargo bins full of people and magically treated Fabled. So that's like the other like big thing. And then lastly, possibly robbing the fairy queen of the ring you gave her.
Yeah, listen, that's a mistake, and I'll own that one.
But so yeah, so I just wanted to remind you guys of the other things you could be doing instead of this. But I do have this prepared if you want to go forward with this.
Oh, okay. Good, because this feels like immediate, like they're gonna lose their home any day. Everything else feels like long game.
Okay. Everyone
That
agree
might
with
just
that?
be me, but
Yeah, also, if they are nice, I would love to have a whole set of allies. They're just small little animals. That seems super useful.
what if we just called them in an emergency and like a little army of little critters showed up and helped us out? I would cry.
That's all I want.
That's all I want.
Yeah, it's kind of what I want to.
All right. It seems like we're all on the same
Eric,
page.
Eric, I'm going to go ahead and just make a new character.
It's a mouse.
It's a literal.
A literal mouse.
Nick, if you don't think after you create an alt in Ivo that I'm thinking of an alt that belongs to the Fairy Union, you're crazy.
Smash
I'm
cut,
I'm
like
just thinking of just maybe just a guy who's also like exactly like Acton, except also just a giant bear.
That seems
fine.
more like from. That seems more like from the Big Fur Union.
Yeah.
That's good.
I was just like, just imagine Bishop like get away driving away from something, and then like a bear firing a gun through her window.
Mhm.
That would be
Can
great.
somebody make this into a comic book, please?
I'll get right on that.
That's all I want.
Like I said, like
Okay.
smash cut 3 months later, we're just playing mouse guard. But
Yes.
maybe it's a spinoff. So yeah.
Ah.
So in terms of investigating the Maxwell Farms and what Yummy Brand, their progress, how do you want to go about doing that?
I think the first thing we should do is go to where the Oathstone was and just double check that it was taken, and then maybe from there we can figure out. Like, not saying we're gonna like follow the tracks of where they took the stone, but like we could maybe figure out a general direction that they took it in.
No, that seems legit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
And at least check that it's not there, because it seems like a big mental leap to be like, well, it's definitely taken. We should not go check.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
So we'll just take a little drive out into the country, go out to the farms.
Yeah. All right. This would be a gathering information check, I think. And it's kind of like scouting out the situation. So survey would probably be the role for this.
I can do it. I have a 2 in survey.
Okay.
If my internet's connected, we're gonna find out.
Oh, yes.
Is this like controlled standard?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we're just kind of doing a drive-by.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not a drive-by.
5.
Did it go? Yay!
5.
A 5. Okay. So what's the main question? So how gather information is supposed to work is you ask a question, then I give you an answer based on your role. So what's the main question you're investigating here?
Where did the rock go?
Okay, so
Where did the oathstone go?
you roll
He
up.
started an acting career.
Exactly. To the gym. All right. So when you get to the farm, there's still like kind of, it's still operating as a farm, but you're kind of starting to get the impression that maybe it's more of kind of a front, and there is kind of like a lot of construction equipment around where they told you the oathstone would be. Actually, as you get there, you see them actually bringing it up out of their former warren, and looks like it's getting loaded up into a truck to continue on to be transported, presumably back to Toronto.
I could stop them right now, guys.
What?
I love that.
How? Why?
Gunfire.
Yeah, it's like legitimately just gunfire.
Oh, just like going in loud? No.
Yeah.
No. Why? No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I don't know enough about you, Ivan. But you seem more like a, how do I put this? Like a books guy and less of like a shooting guy. And I am not like a real shooting gal.
I mean, you saw me open fire on the Omni chicken last time, and I hit it several times. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm the person who killed it.
Well, we were all kind of like,
But I think I'm the one who actually finished it off.
no, it's more of a team effort. But also there's like a ton of people here, and like we don't have a getaway. Wait, what if we let them get it onto the truck and then we steal the truck?
Oh, you see, now that's a smart approach. Is the truck low jack though?
I don't know, but you like techie stuff. Couldn't you just like find the tracker thing and
I like taking stuff. Doesn't mean I'm good at it.
you like it? You probably
Yeah,
just
I'm like,
have
yes.
it. That's the thing. We lost our like hacker.
I like new iPhones. I don't like GPS tracking devices.
I mean, I could convince him that it's my truck.
But wait, what kind of truck are you talking about?
You have to
We're talking
fucking
about, like,
crit on that. You have to crit on that charisma check. When you convince them that it's your truck.
This is my truck. no, I'm the trucker guy.
Look at me! Look at me!
Look at me.
So this truck is an armored truck. It's painted black with Leviathan Securities logo on the side.
I was gonna ask, is it fucking Leviathan? Hey,
God fucking damn.
Hey, wait, this truck looks really familiar.
Can we just redirect and just eliminate Leviathan security entirely? Because I hate them so much.
Yes. After we're done with this, let's get this rock and then drive it to the swipe them out. I'm done. They're in everything.
Oh boy. A good recurring villain.
Yeah, Eric, good job at making us hate.
I just think we go in loud now and just take them out and take the stone. Like, the old stone is right there. We can see it. No one knows what's going to happen in the future. Let's just go in loud. Acton says with 4 stress.
I was gonna say, 1, y'all are real stressed, and 2,
Also, guys, we have this whole thing where we can do flashbacks, so...
Yep.
I think we steal the truck, but quietly, and then go loud if.
Wait, why don't we do both?
I always like to start quiet and then go loud if when shit goes bad. It just feels safer to me.
It sounds like, Ash, you're talking about creating a distraction and then stealing the truck.
I'd be down for that. I think that would work.
Can we get help from anyone?
Well, the Panopticons said that they would help us keep this quiet.
Ooh.
But maybe they have some...
Which means we can be as loud as we want right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
You know what? As soon as Ivo says that, Akin just like reaches into a bag, pulls out a hand grenade, and gives it to Ivo.
Oh no, we're gonna kill some people.
Oh no. We're gonna kill a lot of people.
Eric just immediately regrets everything he's done.
No, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I guess we'll see what you guys are like when you're not being restrained, which is ... question mark.
Okay. Ivo, what do you think? Do you want to go loud? I don't want to go loud.
Can we hand a grenade to one of our tiny little animal friends and put it underneath one of the
That's
can we do
so
that thing?
smart.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we were stealing the car though. We can't steal the van if we go up the van.
They're not blowing up the
I mean,
van. Blow up
but
any
also-
other piece of equipment.
And also, it's a rock. It's gonna be fine.
No, I just meant if we can't steal the van if we blow up the van.
We have our own van.
Well, I know. I thought stealing the van was the plan.
Do we have our own van?
I didn't mean to go with Dr. Seuss then.
We can flashback. We have a van now, right?
You can so here's your choices. You can bring your own van. There's an armored truck right there that they're already loading it onto. So presumably that would be pretty easy to steal and take.
I kind of want to steal the armored truck. Well, if
then
not only for the reason that we acquire an asset of armored truck.
Yeah. And also, picking up that big rock and putting it in a different van would be really difficult.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We should let them do the lifting of it.
But yeah,
So I think this is a heist.
yep.
So do we
Also,
want to?
I still feel bad for wrecking Bishop's last car, so my present to Bishop is going to be in our with that.
Nice.
So, idea. Can we set up a roadblock somewhere further away from here, and then attack the armored van?
Yeah.
I love that plan.
Okay,
I
so
like
like
that a
kind
lot.
of off their home turf, kind of.
Yeah. So like we're surprising them, and they're gonna like we can all dress up like police officers or something.
No. Because my
Acting as a
background as
police
police
officer.
officer can help this. Well, I was, but I'm not. I'm not gonna be.
You're kind of once a cop, always a cop.
Wait.
That really doesn't apply to Acton, who, if he was still a cop, would be a real dirty cop.
Acton was a police officer.
Wait, is that Nick or is that I?
This is Ivo.
Oh, okay. I was
Okay.
gonna say.
Oh yeah, that was my thing.
Good. All right, yeah, this checks out. All right, awesome.
Keyword on the wall. We all had lives upon this, okay? Some of our lives just deviated very differently from what we have now.
Some of us just swerved harder.
Midlife crisis.
And turn to violence and crime. No big deal.
No big deal. Fairy crime.
Yeah, it's not real crime.
Hey, big surprise. Adding the word fairy in front of something does not make it forgivable.
That's not true. Fairy
Fairy
arson.
massage, Nick.
Fairy lying.
I had a
Fairy
fairy
thief
massage.
robbery.
It's not, that's my own personal business.
Okay.
Fairy larceny.
So
Sorry. I'll
this
stop.
roadblock idea sounds good. Is this what you guys want to go with?
I think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I think so. I think what we do is we set up a fake car crash and then barricade the road so like we're dealing with it and we divert them down the road, take them out.
Love
Okay.
that.
Do you want to do this on a highway or do you want to do this kind of on a rural road?
Rural road. Highways are too hard to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
many
And
eyes.
more witnesses. Yeah.
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 Okay, so you'll pick a deserted bit of land and set up this ambush here. Okay, so let's calculate your engagement roll. 1 from sheer luck. Is this operation particular,
Yay.
bold, or daring? Take 1. So that's 2. Does the plan's detail expose vulnerability to the target or hit them where they're weakest? No, not really. I don't think.
I think it does.
What's the weakness that you think you're exploiting?
It's not a weakness. We're exploiting a vulnerability in that we are getting them away from their home turf, and we're going to attack them while we're en route to somewhere else.
When they're en route. Okay. So 3 from that then. And then friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation.
We have the little.
So,
I
we
don't
got
know
our
if they
little.
count as a contact yet.
I don't know how they're going to help either.
Mm-hmm.
Only other thing we can possibly do. Do we know any other faction that has a vendetta against the against Leviathan?
No, no one else really cares about them.
Just
All
us.
right.
They just ruin all our plans.
Mm-hmm.
They're our arch enemy. It's fine.
It's fine. No big deal.
All right, then yeah, no, I don't have anything then.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Do you have any enemies or anyone interfering, enemies or rivals interfering in the operation? Not at the
I mean,
moment.
Leviathan.
Not interfering though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not really aware of this yet, so it's gonna be 3.
Don't forget we get -2 heat permission from the court.
Yeah.
We're also getting
We
no
have no
heat this
heat.
time.
What was that, Nick?
We're getting no heat this time.
That's true.
Okay, so that'll be a total of 3 dice on your engagement roll. Let's go ahead and do that.
Did it go? Did I miss it?
No, my thing is just
Oh,
being
okay.
slow. 1 sec.
Okay.
There it goes. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. A 5.
A 5, not bad. Alright. So, 5, mixed result. You're in a risky position when the action starts. Okay. So, so flashback, you somehow cobble together a crash, a fake-ish / real car accident on this rural road.
No, we just full on caused an actual car accident.
Okay.
No!
No, I think we faked
Stop
one.
wrecking
'cause
all of my vehicles.
causing them, that's a big deal. We just faked one.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I think what we do is we take Bishop takes her car and then she takes parks it cockeyed in the middle so it blocks both ways, and then she puts a not a flare but something that creates smoke and just
Mhm.
tucks it in the edge of it so it looks like the car is gonna really it's just smoke.
So it's just smoking up. Okay.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
need police for that though, so there's another car there as well that you crashed into.
No, I'm just saying the car's
Otherwise, we wouldn't have to barricade the road with police. It was just someone who just
yeah,
had an
the
accident.
police are gonna keep the cars away so the car doesn't explode while you're driving by it.
No, that makes sense.
Thank you. I thought so too.
They would do that then. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you set up this kind of scenario here. As the Leviathan truck approaches, it'll slow down, and then kind of, I guess, come to a stop. I assume you guys are waving it down to stop or something like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I want to before we start ask a question. So is the plan that I'm going to divert them, or is the plan that I'm going to just throw a gas grenade in there and knock them all out?
Yeah, I think I
I
plan
can do
is-
either.
I like knocking him out. Yeah.
I like that idea too. It seems less bloody.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll wave them down, and then, like when they stop, I'll walk over to the window, and I'll make like the motion to roll down the windows.
Okay. All right. They'll do that and look at you and say, "Can I help you, officer? We're on a delivery."
Yeah, I'll point at the accident. Just say, yeah, we've just had a car breakdown. It's blocking the road. So just if you go, and then I'm gonna start like pointing and like saying a bunch of directions. That's gonna be a little bit confusing, but like so like go left down here, and then when you get to the tree with the branch that looks like an arm, take a right, and then you'll get to a bit that dips. And when you get to a bit that dips, just keep going. Don't go down the left side. And while they're doing that, I'm just going to surreptitiously be like, all right, guys, got it. And then like tap the roof of the car. And as I tap it, just throw in the gas grenade and get back.
Okay. What's the role for this?
I don't know. It's one of my things from the armory.
True.
That feels finessey. You're trying to finesse the grenade into their car.
I don't know. Is it?
Or skirmishy?
I don't know. Yeah, is it skirmish? It's like I'm not attacking them though.
Yeah.
Skirmish in close combat. Assault or hold a position, brawl and wrestle.
I'm gonna say it's probably
Sleight
of hand. What's sleight of hand?
finesse. Says employ
I'm not-
subtle discretion or sleight of
I'm
hand.
not like doing it like they're gonna see it. I'm not being like, oh, didn't see the gas grenade because it's a gas grenade. So I'm just like,
But you're
just
doing
doing
this
it and then just throwing
direction.
it in there. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, I'll do a finesse roll.
How many finesse do you have?
I have 1 in finesse.
Oh, Alright.
You should definitely push yourself.
yeah.
I already have 4 stress, but okay, I will push myself.
That's nice. This is kind of like what this entire situation hinges on.
Okay, yeah,
so
I'll push myself. Is it risky or
Yeah.
desperate?
It starts as risky.
Okay, risky effect limited because I go down because I'm injured.
But you're
Wait,
using
can
your
I
armory,
help?
so it goes back up to standard.
Okay, thank God.
can I help by going to the other side, like the other window, and distracting them by just like every time that Acton's like go left, and I'm like yeah left, and then you go this way, and I'm like beating him to it, but sometimes delaying it just to confuse people even more.
You'll be my just very bad hype man.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend the stress to give him extra die.
All right, so 2 bonus dice. There was okay, here we go.
5, hey!
Hey, there you go. All right, 5 with a slightly limited effect. All right, with a standard effect. Right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you kind of distract them. They're kind of like looking back and forth, like, "Wait, what's going on?" And then they look down as they see the smoke start billowing out of their, out of the smoke starts billowing into their faces, and they start coughing. And one of them like scrambles to try and grab it and throw it out, while the other one in the driver's seat kind of slams the car into reverse and starts backing
Shit.
up rapidly.
Can we flashback
coughing.
to have it so that we have can we flashback so that somebody pulled up behind them so they can't get away?
Yeah, I think Bishop's gonna wreck another fucking car. Yeah, I think in the flashback, while you guys are doing that, Bishop just like is in like off on like, you know, in those like old timey, and the cops hide behind those giant billboards
Yeah.
to like catch speeders. I imagine like that sort of scenario where she just like zooms out and like stops them from backing up in her little Prius.
But also, can it be like a tanker?
Oh, can we get a tanker?
I mean, why not?
I think a tanker might be a bit
Us.
too much.
It's like a rental car.
I just like the image.
I
mhm.
do too. I just don't know that we have.
Also, don't forget it's an armored car. I'm not entirely sure it's going to stop an armored car.
Mhm.
But it'll slow it down at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a spike strip instead?
I do want to
Oh,
say
I like
actually,
that
like,
more.
and
That's better.
You're gonna have to drive this car though. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. Shit, you're right.
What?
And I want to say, actually, I think like as the car reverses, I'm not going to let go, and I'm just going to start punching the guy in the face.
All right, but okay,
Like
so
being dragged along, like
so here's what's going to happen. So for the flashback, Bishop, you can kind of take kind of a junky car that you got from somewhere, stole, whatever.
Yeah,
And
it's a rental
yeah, yeah, a rental, right?
under a fake name.
And drive it so it kind of boxes the car in while Acton punches him in the face. So let's have Bishop do the roll because Bishop hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. What role is this gonna be?
I think driving is finesse, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I would love that because that's my highest stat.
okay,
All right.
standard effect. Acton, are you helping out, or do you want to save it for another
Oh, whoops!
thing?
I already rolled it.
no,
Sorry.
I'm not going to help out because they roll a 6.
I already
Oh.
rolled it. Yeah.
Never mind.
I went, bam, 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 and then you were like, "Do you want to help?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but also, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't need no help. I'm having the best rolling day of my life.
All right.
Why did you drink it?
You don't know that I did.
So you box the truck in. It starts. It like the guy in the driver's seat is still coughing, and he's like kind of gunning the motor, trying to like get through it, going back. But the fact that there's smoke and all this billowing in his face, he starts to essentially pass out. And yeah, so both of them.
Also, I quickly jump out of the car. Get smashed.
Right, yeah.
Just to be clear.
You don't get hurt. You rolled a 6.
Thanks.
But yeah, so they both go unconscious, and you've got this armored car with 2 bodies in it now.
Wait, how many people were there originally? Because there might be people in the back.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
Wait,
nice
wait,
because
wait,
because we have
how many people
we have a
do we
car back there. They're probably stuck in there.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for now.
And it's not like they're gonna
If they
jump
are.
out and carry the rock with them.
No,
Yeah,
but they might have
that
guns. is what I
seems-
mean.
That seems unlikely.
Do you want a
All I'm saying
flashback?
is they are Leviathan. They have guns. How many people did we see?
That would be a flashback to like, because that's another gather information roll, to like watch
Okay.
that. Because your question was where's the rock going, not how many Leviathan
Yeah,
guards
okay.
are there. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we do that. I think what we do is just I'm just like from my coat. I'm just gonna pull out like a small machine gun, like an MP5, which is what
Mhm.
the police here use. And then just point at the others to get ready, and then we can just open the back door. Like I've got a machine gun on me, and I think like there's
Oh
3
my
of us.
God.
If you two hide behind the car, I'll open the door and we just open fire.
I just imagine Ivo standing on each side of the door and just like swinging it open as you just like stand there with a machine gun. Because Jesus.
It's a little dire. Also, keep track of your load. I imagine most of you are
Right.
going heavy.
I chose normal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with heavy. But like, I don't understand where that gas grenade's gonna come in. Like, is it an unusual weapon?
Yeah, let's put it as an unusual weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm actually gonna add. I'm gonna add one, which is armory weapon.
Sounds
I already
good.
have a find disguise equipped because Zedros has a police officer.
There you go. So you guys are gonna go with this plan that Acton's gonna open the door and then you're just gonna open fire into the back.
Don't
Yep.
hurt the oath stone. Do not shoot it. Shoot up.
It's a stone. I also,
above it.
I'm
But
good at aim.
it's magic. You don't know what is. What if you crack it? Then all the magic comes out. I don't know how things
No,
work.
I'm good at aiming. It's fine.
All
This is
right.
the only thing that I do. He
Okay.
says before he rolls a 1.
Oh God.
do you
I'm
wanna-
sorry.
So I'm gonna. So like, I think Ivo and Bishop open the doors, and I'm behind the car they crashed into,
Mhm.
like in cover. Because I'm not shot. And then as it opens, if I see anyone, I'm just like, if I see any Leviathan, I'm just gonna fire.
Okay. Yeah. So, this will be a skirmish roll. I guess you're using your fine rifle, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that brings it back up to standard effect. Wrecking Crew, you are fighting with at least one teammate, so that'll bring it up to great effect.
Nice.
Wait. Wrecking Crew. You might be looking at my old sheet.
Oh, I might be. Never mind. Do you have anything that helps you with this?
Also, we need to keep forgetting that anytime someone's about to do harm to me, the Echo's gonna warn me. I always forget that that's the thing. I have Spidey sense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's handy.
No, I
forgot
don't.
you had that.
Yeah, so do I. I keep forgetting I have Spidey sense. I'm Peter Parker.
Okay, so it would warn you, like, as they're about to open the door, that, yes, there are people in there, and they're probably going to fire back. So,
Okay, cool.
just so you know.
Yeah. As soon as they open the door, I'm gonna just start firing around the stone.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a skirmish roll. Standard effect.
Standard effect, risky.
Yeah.
Risky standard. Oh, 5.
5. Okay. Let's take a look. Standard effect. That was weird. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. So you open fire. Yeah, there's about 4 guys with similarly MP5s and bulletproof jackets and that sort of thing that are going to fire back at you as you fire at them. You'll take 2 out pretty much right away, but the other 2 kind of see you coming and they're going to return fire. So roll to resist getting shot if you want, or you're going to get shot.
Don't get
Even though
shot.
I'm behind the car. Okay.
You're fine, my guy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I will roll to resist. It's a prowess roll, right?
Mm-hmm. And remember, you also have armor if you want to spend
4.
stuff on that.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll have armor.
Okay. All right.
What does the armor do?
The armor negates the consequence completely.
Oh, then ignore my prowess roll.
All right, that's
I
fine.
use armor.
Okay.
But then you don't have any. That's all your armor, basically.
He could also
yeah.
he could also
Yeah.
take heavy armor, but that's more.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's how that works.
Well, at the moment I've used 5 of my 6 load, so I'm going to save that last one.
Yeah.
If I need a pistol.
Okay. So you take out 2. They fire at you, but your bulletproof vest / the car catches most of it. Does anyone want to jump in and help act in here?
I was gonna say, can I swing around the side of my pistol and just shoot inside at whoever's left?
Sure, if you want. That'll be skirmish.
Okay, I only have a 1 in skirmish, so hopefully this works. Okay. Should I push myself? Yeah, I'll push myself. Sorry. Okay. This might be the only cool thing I get to. Well, shoot.
Ooh, boy.
I don't do the cool thing.
You swing around the door, and then you it's like one of those YouTube videos of where the door keeps going, and you're just attached to it, and you go.
Oh, shit. I just missed completely. The door like hits the back and slams back open.
Yeah. So you don't hit anything, but they hit you.
Oh.
Unless you want to roll the resist.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stress left that I can have. Yeah. Yeah, I'll roll to resist.
Okay.
Okay. That's prowess, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just did this. Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Oh.
So 3 stress, but you swing around the door, like, fire wildly inside. They fire back, and it hits the door, pretty much.
Maybe I was distracting enough. We'll pretend.
It was distracting.
Look at me being useful.
Acton,
Can
you
I
want?
fire again?
Yeah, go ahead, Acton.
Risky, standard. 6.
6. All right. Thanks a
I
lot,
did
Bishop.
fix it when I said I'm having a good.
Yeah.
You loosened that jar.
I did.
Yeah, Acton guns down the 2 remaining guards. They.
Wow, I shot both of those guys.
Did I hit him?
Hey.
Did I get him? All right. So yeah, what would you guys like to do next?
Wait, so were all the guards taken care of then?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's just the oath stone inside. You see, the oath stone kind of looks like a big stone, like I almost picture it like one of those stones from Stonehenge, but like kind of smaller, like maybe half of one of those. But you know,
Okay, cool.
it's a very like roughly polished surface with a lot of kind of twisting circular spiral runes in it, with some faint
Mm-hmm.
glowing blue magic nonsense in them.
Ooh,
So
can I touch
can
it?
we? Don't touch it. No, don't do that.
I want to touch it.
I'm gonna touch
Can
it.
we repaint? Can we repaint this thing and change the license plates before we drive away?
Cool. I thought you meant the oath stone. And I was like,
I
you
know,
paint
same.
the oath stone.
That'll take a little bit of time, but you can flash back to having all that stuff ready if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, can we flash back and have like a, I don't know, like a sticker ready to go on top of the Leviathan one? Just like a big black
Oh,
sticker
that's
to go.
good. That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Like a
Slap
vinyl
that
sticker,
on.
just slap it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes from Leviathan to the black site, and it's just advertising for the laser plate.
Right. Yeah. I like it.
And we're going to change the license plates so that if we get seen,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a little bit sophisticated to like have this all prepared. So someone
Okay.
spend 1 stress for this flashback.
Not me.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I forgot armor for that shooting instead of resisting, but that's okay. I'll remember for next time.
Yep. Okay. So you slap this vinyl on it, change the plates real quick. What next?
Wait. I have official fine documents. Can I use that instead?
Yes.
My official fine documents can be
Kind of a
replacement
document.
license plates.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yay!
We're
Like,
so
it's-
stressed.
It's stretching the definition of it, but it is kind of like your character's thing to be prepared with like official
Yeah.
government
And-
bureaucracy
and
stuff.
also, I feel like fine documents, in terms of what Blades in the Dark is supposed to be, this is pretty similar.
Yeah. All right.
Also, Ash, for a hot second, you were just sitting in darkness, and you looked like you were a bad guy, like giving a bad testimonial that you're going to send to the police. Look at him.
Like a confession?
It's like one of those documentaries where you don't want to be seen as someone.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Very
You
distorted
talk, and
voice.
it's very, very distorted voice. Yes.
Oh wait, I think I can do that.
Maybe don't.
Let's see if it works.
Okay. So yeah. So what next?
I think Bishop's gonna get in the car
Mm-hmm.
and start driving. Someone else has to drive her car, please.
What are you doing with the bodies in the seats?
Oh,
Just
do you
kicking
wanna
them
just
out.
leave 'em- Do you just want to kick them out? We could take them with us, but then we have 2 Leviathan hostages. And
Wait,
we
was
are
it?
sick of those dudes.
Oh, I love that. That sounds fun. Also,
Not to escalate the situation.
Also, have we? Is it your car that's left behind? I thought it was a rental.
We used the rental to put behind the
Yeah.
armor truck, but the car that was broke down, quote unquote, we said was mine. I mean, we could just hide it and come back.
That sounds like a better plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's keep all the bodies in the back so that we don't leave any evidence.
Okay.
Well,
No, I don't think we take the bodies with us. I think we strip the bodies because actually they're wearing armor and they have weapons, and that's useful. Like, so strip them of anything they can use. Like, take their wallets, take everything so they can't get back, and then just like dump them in the middle of the forest.
Well, okay. Here's the thing: we have two kinds of bodies. We have the dead ones and we have the passed out ones.
Oh, the passed out ones we keep as hostages.
Yeah.
All right.
God, we're dark. Jesus Christ, we're dark.
So moving past this, just real quick, because it might affect your decision making. As you're dragging the unconscious bodies out of the front, the radio crackles and says, "Message received, Unit 3-1. Reinforcements en route to your position."
Oh no! Bishop, get to the car. Get to the truck.
Everything's under control. Situation normal. We had a flight weapon malfunction. Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine.
Buddy, I don't think you have the resolve stats to make that call.
No, I was doing a Star Wars.
Yeah,
joke.
it was a Star Wars reference. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Thanks. I'm glad Eric got it.
It's a boring conversation anyway.
Eric got it.
Sorry, I thought you were doing that over the. Maybe a
No,
good idea.
I was quoting Han Solo.
All right, so Bishop hops into the front seat and...
I'm gonna take off. I mean, once we get the dudes in the back, but we gotta move.
Can we also change the decals and the license plates very quickly?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was done.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw the guys in the back. Does someone want to ride in the guys?
Wait. If they're coming here, why don't we just leave the bodies here? They'll clean it up. That'll make it so they have to spend even more time because they don't want their own people's bodies lying in the road.
Except
Okay,
Bishop's
good
car is here, guys, so I'm going to drive Bishop's car back.
Yeah,
That
drive my
sounds
car.
fine.
Please don't crash.
But I say we leave the bodies behind.
Okay.
Yeah, leave the bodies. I'll take Bishop's car.
Okay. What's Ivo doing?
Oh, Ivo is riding passenger seat in the armored car.
Wait, Ivo, what's your finesse?
Not high.
What is it?
I think it's 0? Yeah, it's 0.
Okay. Okay.
Why? What's
Mine-
yours?
I'll drive. Mine's 1, so I was like, oh, if you've got better than me, you can drive.
Nah.
Sorry,
Nah.
I can't be in two places at once. I can't drive
Fine.
Can't drive two cars at the same time unless...
yet.
Yeah.
I
Unless.
can't wait until you pull that perk on your character sheet.
Yeah, that's my next level up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Omnicar. Okay. So you start driving...
Related to the Omni Chicken?
Slightly. So you start driving away. So what's your destination? Flashback for a minute. Like, where were you going to take the armored truck?
Not the black site.
I don't think the black site. I think we should go to the boathouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit more nondescript and.
No, that makes sense. And also, we have a direct line between those, don't we?
You mean the north?
Yeah, we got a door between them.
Not the way ferry work these days.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to find another ferry door, but we can get into the black site that way.
Yeah. So you're going to take it to the boathouse. Okay. So what your route is going to be then, because you probably would have practiced this or like known what you were doing beforehand.
Yeah.
Is...
And if not, I have an ability called it's called escape. I'm gonna tune to the echo to learn the most escape route available to you, which in this case is like roads.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. So the most direct route for you is you're going to go from these rural roads onto a highway, Highway 400, that stretches down out of rural Ontario towards Toronto. And then you're going to cross a bridge, which in real life does not exist, near the resort town of Barrie. But I wanted a bridge, so there's a bridge there now that goes over Lake Simcoe, which does exist. And from there, you'll be into Toronto proper, and be able to get to the warehouse district and the boathouse from there. Okay?
okay.
You can try and change that if you want in any way.
I don't think so, unless there's anything driving over the bridge.
There's any way to what?
Unless anyone has any to get rid of while we're driving over the bridge, that would be a great time to get rid of some evidence.
To dump some
I kind of think
evidence.
we should toss the 2 unconscious guys. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we should take them.
As we're heading into the city of Toronto, you don't think there's gonna be
Do we
on that bridge?
do we need them both?
I don't think we need any of them. What are we going to use them for?
For questioning, we'll get more
We're
information out of them.
questioning. We're tired of
thought it-
Leviathan. They're ruining
Yeah, but I
everything.
don't think those 2 guys are going to know much. Like, they're just grunts.
You don't know that
You don't
yet.
know that.
You don't know that. Would you
Alright.
interview him?
So, the point here is that you know your route and you're starting to drive. Acton, are you going to drive like
Okay.
behind the armored truck, or are you going to
Yeah, it's
fuck
going to
off?
be like a convoy. But
Okay.
It just looks like a different thing. Yeah, but I'm staying close.
Okay, so you're driving
This
behind.
seems like a good. This seems like a good time too. Can we take a bio break?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
This seems like a good time.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take 5-10 minutes, however long you need.
Okay, back in a sec.
I'm just gonna get water. Okay, I'm back. If anyone is here, I'm going to refresh Roll20.
Hello, friends.
Are you back?
I am. Look at the Rory. He's hanging out with me.
Hi, Rorykins.
You were away from your computer earlier when I said it, but do you remember a few days ago when I sent that picture to our other group of the plastic bag filled with Rory's toys and catnip?
Oh yeah, that was a gross picture. Just FYI.
It was very gross. I took them out of the bag today, and Rory went into a madness for like a half hour.
Oh, babe.
He was insane for a while.
You got that good kush.
Seriously, it was bad. Currently, I don't know where one of his little mice went. There were 3 of them filled with catnip, and one of them is missing now, so I don't know where he brought it, but
He ate it.
he might have. I don't know. Hi, buddy. Look at your cute little face. Oh.
I just see tail.
How much longer are we going for, guys?
I got nothing to do today.
I do. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good for me.
Fine by me. Yay! Brr, brr, brr.
Mic back on.
It's like an attempted Blue's Clues voice.
Brr, brr, brr. Brr, 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 brr.
Cool. All right. So you start driving down these rural roads headed for the highway on ramp. After a few minutes, as you look in the rearview mirror, you see something approaching rather quickly, kind of off to the sides on either side of you guys, and you see they are actually. It's kind of almost a pastoral view where there's fields of like wheat and stuff, but now there are ATVs with armed men on them kind of racing through the fields alongside the roads where you are.
Oh, shoot.
And they're getting pretty close. So, what would you like to do?
First, Bishop's gonna say through the echo, "Hey, Acton, roll down my windows before you shoot at these guys."
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can't, like... but I would roll. I can't promise that they're not going to shoot back, at which point your car will get damaged.
That's a good point.
Yeesh.
Okay, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Another car for Bishop, it's fine.
You're basically D. Reynolds. Oh.
Ash, did you say something? I think you broke up.
Yeah, I was breaking up a bit. I just disconnected and reconnected to see if that helped.
You sound better now for me.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I think Bishop could drive and shoot a gun at the same time if they come up
To be fair,
alongside.
I don't think you need to shoot back. You're in an armored vehicle. You are fine.
Oh, that's true.
Also, I can fire guns.
That's true.
Everyone keeps like being like, "No, Iva, you can't fire guns." Yes, I can. I love it.
I think Bishop will do that fast thing where very calmly, not a big deal. We're just driving on the highway. Or are we on the highway yet?
No, you're on a you're in rural back roads right now.
Okay. Then I think she's just gonna be like, yeah, I think we'll speed up, and I think the first chance she gets at like a turn off of that they're set on, she's gonna do like do a fake out where it looks like going straight, and then she's gonna like veer to the right and take off.
Oh, okay. To kind of try and throw him off course. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stick to back roads until we get to Toronto.
Okay.
Although I
Acton,
guess I have to cross a bridge eventually.
Acton, do you want to go ahead and fire first?
Wait, what are they doing?
They're
following?
closing in on you.
Okay. Looking at my rear view and everything, do they look like, have they got guns ready, or?
Yeah. It looks like it's two men to an ATV, one driving, the other one with, like, a rifle.
Shit.
Okay. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to roll down all of the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
And then I'm gonna like drive and look like I'm just casually driving. 'Cause for me, I'm just like, I'm not like following them. I'm in the traffic. Like, you know, it's a
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm doing. And then when they come to pass me, I'm just going to pop the rifle up and just shoot the guy in the driver's seat.
Just kind of fake them out.
Just like,
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll skirmish.
Risky standard.
Yeah.
6.
yay!
I love it. So yeah, as one of the ATVs moves to pass you on the side, you just stick the rifle out and blow the driver away so that the ATV like wildly veers off course and goes driving off into the fields on your left.
How many are there? How many ATVs?
2, I think.
Yeah, 2 at the moment.
Oh,
All right.
So
I think Ivo immediately, like, Ivo has a small bag next to him, and he opens up the bag and unfolds a rifle. And I think while Bishop is driving very carefully, Ivo rolls down the window, essentially sits down in the doorway and starts firing, not trying to hit the driver of the other one, but trying to hit the wheels.
okay, sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Awesome. I hope I don't screw up.
I'm so scared.
Is this risky?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Be very careful because I think they're next to me, Nick.
That's fine. 6.
Oh, nice.
6. Nice. Okay. 6 and a 1. All right. So you
Oh my
knock.
God.
So you knock out the wheel of one of the ATVs, and they kind of start veering around pretty wildly.
Oh no. Are they veering into me?
They're not veering into you yet.
Also, you're driving a car. You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay. Bishop, do you want to do that quick turn you were talking about?
Yeah, I think we should lose them. I'll put this to the echo to all 3 of you. What do you think about parking, like, finding somewhere to hide really quick, ditch Bishop's car, and then put Acton, like, also in the van, so we have 2 guns on the van?
I'm a fan.
Could we, all 3 of us, move this big rock without any huge problem?
It would take a while. Or magic.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
bet
have
you
that
said you
thing.
have magic.
I don't have that kind of magic. I have fairy
No?
contracts, and that's it.
I don't know if, like,
I
fairy
can't make a
contract-
fairy. I can't make a fairy
Magic.
contract with a stone.
Move yourself into the
No.
car, Stone, or I'll curse you.
Or I'll curse you. Sign this contract, Stone.
I don't think that's the way it works. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like it'd be smarter for us to take only one vehicle, and if the vehicle was not their giant armored truck.
Well, I don't think we have a choice because this rock is big.
No, we
Unless-
stole this armor. Fuck, we're keeping this goddamn armor.
Acton's
Also,
very
Acton
insistent
really-
on that.
I mean, who's not to say that they don't have, like, I don't know, a GPS tracker in the car?
They probably do.
They
to be
probably
fair.
do.
Yeah.
But you can tear it out at some point. Like, LoJack
That's
isn't
true.
isn't invincible.
Right. I was gonna say, if someone wants to take the wheel, a very good mechanic and tinkerer on vehicles, can grab the LoJack. Hi, this is Rebecca talking. I don't know where you keep LoJacks. Are they in the front of the car? Are they underneath the car? Are they under the hood of the car?
I think they're usually under the like central panel.
Yeah, are they under the dashboard, like where you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Like when certain car insurance companies have this.
I can hear typing. Someone's typing it.
Where is LoJack?
It's me. Where are LoJacks installed?
Like Progressive has those like safe driver things, go like right under your dashboard. But I don't know if it's the same.
There's a whole YouTube video on it.
Oh shit! Are we really gonna learn?
It says discreetly
We should.
installed in a vehicle. Functionality. Vehicle is not marked as possessing it. Okay.
Where does LoJack? How to find a GPS tracker on your vehicle. Boy, howdy. That's from the YouTube channel for Spy Geeks.
So
That's what I'm on right now. I'm watching the video.
what I'm taking from this is that it can be installed pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
So like
They literally you hide it.
yeah, they try and hide it, which would make sense. So like it would take
Yeah.
a while to find. Like Bishop probably knows where to look as a character, but like
Yeah.
it would take her a minute.
Okay. So it was only those two dudes in the ATV, right? Or four dudes on two ATVs.
2 guys on ATVs, yeah.
Okay. If we can speed away and just like take a sec to look for this and get Acton in this car, I think that would be ideal.
I think like find a public
idea.
car park. I'll park the car in like a public car park and then jump in the.
I
Yeah.
like that idea, but also,
like a
how,
parking
about,
garage?
how about I get in the back with these guys and I wake one of them up and I make them tell me where the LoJack is?
What are you gonna do? Tell them it's
I have a gun, and I cock it.
Also, if there's going to be any torturing of someone, it's going to be from me.
I don't
New
know.
character.
I'm very convincing.
I'm just
Oh,
not
okay.
100% sure they would
I
know.
choked out an 18-year-old girl, so like, please.
You did
That's
not
how you
know.
brought it up.
Let's not. Okay.
Don't.
So Bishop, sounds like everyone's on board with your plan. So go ahead and make
Yeah,
your
let's
finesse
go
roll.
find Either like, are we still out in like the rural?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go find, like either a wooded area, looks like sort of an abandoned like barn is what I'm thinking, and just like find someplace to hide for like 2 seconds,
Okay.
and then jump out and find the LoJack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, everyone on board with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
we'll
like
just
how
hide
we're all very
Bishop's car
convinced, by
and
the way.
like.
I like how we're all very, very convinced, by the way, that it's LoJack.
It is. It's LoJack.
It's not magic.
Oh, the car has. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a brand name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. TM.
So go ahead and roll finesse, Rebecca.
Okay. Oh, I'm on our group sheet, not my sheet. That would be why I can't find it. Here we go. Risky standard still.
Yep.
We're not desperate yet.
Not yet.
Is it still risky?
6.
They're not being followed
Oh
by
my
me.
gosh, you guys! You're doing so well.
Nice.
Why would you say that out loud?
Because I'm really proud of us.
And Rebecca likes jinxing us.
Okay.
Huh?
So you make a sudden turn, and I presume Acton kind of follows after a minute. Meanwhile, the other ATV with the tire blown out kind of like breaks off the pursuit and like kind of rolls into the off into the fields a little distance away. but you quickly put them in your rear view mirror and speed off. Attuning to the echo, the echo is able to guide you to a nice secluded abandoned barn not too far away, so you can hide your car, switch out, and look for this LoJack real quick.
Yeah.
So finding a LoJack is going to be survey, I think.
Okay. I got it too in that, so it seems good. Yeah. I think she's checking like the tire wells and like the glove box.
Yeah.
And I don't know where else you hide those things. Well, that's fine.
We're going to say this is controlled rather than risky because
Okay.
you're explicitly making this a controlled situation.
Okay.
So in that case, what happens? Let me look at the reference real quick.
Controlled as a
Yeah, you hesitate, withdraw, and try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs, you have reduced effect, you suffer lesser harm, you end up in a risky position. So the minor complication will be that it takes you a little while to find this LoJack.
Yeah, because I can't think of a different approach other than
Looking for it, yeah.
putting the rock in a different car. I don't think that's gonna happen.
All right.
You could also resist it if you wanted to.
My buddy, I have 2 stress left.
We're not stopped while we're being LoJack, right?
Huh?
We've not stopped while we're LoJack, right?
We're
Yes.
While
stopping.
you're fighting it, we haven't stopped. We're still driving.
No, we
No,
stopped.
you stopped. You
Then
found...
why don't instead of that, like, I just start driving while you're doing it, so it's harder to...
Because we were checking like under the car. That's why.
Yeah,
That
but
was-
like, do that a bit first, then off, check inside the car.
I think you should let me keep driving. And also, my thing is the driver.
Hey, can we do a thing after we find the LoJack and put it in someone's car as we know they're about to drive
I was
away?
thinking about putting it, like, I was thinking
That's
of
a good idea.
of a truck that goes somewhere.
Oh no, I was imagining like finding someone who's about to like get into their car and go up to them and distract them while their door's open and throw it in there.
Do we have time for something like that? That ATV guy was right behind.
That's fine. We can shoot him too.
We're not good people.
This is dark. So you're thinking, take the LoJack out of the car, because you found it at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then throw it in another car that you find somewhere.
Yeah.
Why don't we
But
throw in
also-
Bishop's car and act? You just drive elsewhere.
Oh, that's not a bad plan at all. They don't know that your car's involved in this at all.
Ash, you're breaking up.
No, that's a real.
You're breaking
Yeah.
up. We don't know what you said.
What? Okay, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that car is like it's still registered. So if they ever
Yes.
become suspicious, they know it's that. Like they know like there is still like a tie back to the group. Whereas if like we're gunning it down the freeway, and like we pass like a flatbed truck, we could just toss it in there, and that's going somewhere. And then when it goes somewhere else, they follow that instead.
Why don't we just leave
Or-
it here in the box and then
Because it's
run
not
away
moving.
really quick?
Oh, because yeah, I like the idea that it's moving, just because then they think we're still driving
Yeah.
it somewhere.
Okay. All
Um,
right. Then I agree. Let's just get moving and then throw it out a window into a car.
someone
or
else's
something.
car.
Or hey, rivers move.
Okay.
The rivers are also water.
Right, and they'll see that it's still blinking and moving. Oh, it's going down river, and then maybe they'll think we have a boat.
Oh,
No, but it's
interesting.
but no, it's
Fair.
they LoJack the truck, so they'll think the truck is in the river.
On a boat.
All right. So I get the plan that you guys want to do.
Yeah.
So you found the LoJack. You can jimmy it off real quick.
Okay.
You hear on the radio, we've broken off the pursuit, setting up roadblocks ahead.
Oh shoot. And they know which way we turn. So, what if we go a little off-roading through some nice field, some nice cornfields, I imagine.
Also, I'm not entirely sure, going into my lawyeriness, I'm pretty sure that they can't just set up roadblocks. I don't think
Be
that's
fair,
legal. No,
we
let's get the
set up
police
a-
involved.
We set up a roadblock. And to be fair, they can also be like, stole our truck with this thing that we removed from our property very legally. It was illegal in fur union terms, but legal in people union terms.
Listen, officer.
Listen, officer.
I stole
The
this
little
stone
person-
from a bunch of mice, fair and square. Okay.
No, you're right.
All right. Well, you're the one driving, so it's up to you.
Yep, you guys have a choice. I'm behind the wheel. Get in.
All right. Everyone is now into the armored truck, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Does that work for you, Acton? Okay.
All right.
Or, can we flashback so that we have a boat waiting for us?
I wish we hadn't dismissed.
I mean, you don't need like a crazy boat. Even just like a small ferry would be fine. Any boat that can fit a vehicle on it is
Armored
enough.
vehicles are heavy.
Yeah, but
Do you
boats
think
are
they could
heavier.
use a normal ferry?
Why not?
Don't they-
A ferry
don't
can
they
usually have like 4 or 5 or 6 vehicles on it at least.
You could try and catch
Okay,
a
maybe.
ferry. Yeah, but you're
Let's
you're
try
not
and catch
there
a
yet.
ferry.
You're not close to water yet, unfortunately.
No, I see flashbacks. We have a boat waiting for us.
Yeah, to like time it out.
I mean,
Yeah.
like we knew we were going this route
No,
to get here.
he boat.
2 boats.
What?
Is that what did you say, Ash?
I was like, oh fuck's sake, hold on.
I just keep catching like little bits of things that he says. I'm like, it's funny. I just don't know. Internet has gone shit.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Okay, hey, sorry.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Don't just ignore me. I'm making a commentary.
Okay.
Okay. So I like the idea of having a boat waiting for us to get us to the boathouse. So do we want to do that? Hop a ferry?
Yeah, like we knew we were going to go this way to get to our ferry. It's not crazy to think that we would have a boat waiting for us.
We'd have 2 routes. We could take the roads or the water.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then let's
And
do that.
can we just say that our very, very good friend, what's her name, is piloting the boat waiting for us?
Who is what's her name?
Our Jin friend,
Ramla.
Ramla?
Ramla. Yeah,
Oh. Can Ramla drive a boat? I don't
Ramla
know.
can do a
She's
lot of
boat.
things.
She's a djinn.
Ramla is very versatile.
Maybe Rommel will send Rosebriar to do this instead.
I like that too. That's fun.
Yeah.
Rommel's not big on
Rosebriar?
going out and doing things.
Yeah.
Wait, so Rosebriar, who is our magician?
Yes.
Is this
Is
a
anybody
magician's
else?
reference, Nick?
Is anybody else thinking that we can do some magic now?
Oh, once we get on the ferry? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can disguise this thing or do something else. I don't know.
I don't know. We gotta get there first. Do I have to
Yeah.
do another finesse roll?
Yes.
Okay. I assume risky standard.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Ah, 2 6s.
Crit.
That's a crit.
I'm finally in my
Your
driver, and
element.
we're gonna get on a real ferry because I'm the ferryman.
Okay.
I'm finally where I belong.
Yay!
This is my day.
Okay. So you quickly and skillfully go a little bit off-roading until you arrive near a bridge. Well, you arrive at like a dock point where you have arranged in a flashback to have a ferry waiting for you to drive your armored truck onto the ferry which Rosebriar arranged for you. And now the plan is to take the ferry down the river to to your boathouse. Essentially, take it into the bay where your boathouse is. So it will take a while, but it is definitely a different route.
To like throw over it while we're
Yeah,
on the boat.
you can get a tarp.
Can we hide this, please?
No,
Okay.
3 stress for a tarp. No. But your plan was to throw this LoJack onto another vehicle, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you have enough time to do that because it was a crit. Who wants to make the toss, though?
Ivo or Active? I'm driving.
What's the stat?
I mean, I don't think we need to... Wait. Do we need to actually... Can we do that thing where we're distracting someone and then throwing it in as we're distracting them?
No, I think do it as we move.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm not going to do it because I have no physical skills except for throwing things. Oh, I can throw things!
Well, I don't want to throw it because I have no physical skills instead of throwing things. Oh, I can throw things!
Quote of the day.
Oh my god. Bless you. Bless everything about you.
Oh, that was amazing.
Either is it.
Oh, I hate myself.
What is the throwing things skill?
Probably hunt.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I think we wait
Attack
until
with
we...
precision shooting from a distance. Yeah.
I think we wait until we're passing a vehicle that has its windows down and we just throw it in there. Like,
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll do that.
Oh my god. I'm just laughing about what the rest of the
5.
Alright.
Well, it's no double 6, but it's pretty good.
So 5. Yeah. So you nail it on there. You throw it into like the back of like a flatbed truck or something like that.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna figure it out. Kind of. The consequence is that this won't throw them off for too long. Like they won't know where you are necessarily right away, but they're gonna quickly realize like, oh wait, that's just a flatbed truck. That's not the thing we were looking for. Unless you want to resist that consequence.
No, that's fine by me.
Okay. All right. So you're on this ferry ship. Rosebriar is there. You've thrown a tarp over your car, the armored truck rather. Okay. So I think this might actually be a good place to leave it for now, because it's now like a different stage of the escape mission, and I'd like to actually.
Can I add one more thing?
Sure.
We need to jump in the back. We need to tie the dude who were knocked out.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Because
idea.
otherwise they're gonna be in the truck like, hey.
We don't
What's
think
up?
we don't think they have GPS on them, do we?
Oh, Jesus. I hope not.
We
No.
can search them, but probably not. Maybe that we can turn their
What if it's
throw
like
their phone. Throw
We
their
just
cell phones
discard
into the
discard their phones.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Don't worry
into the
about that.
microwave.
Or put them in a microwave?
That's what when
No, on the ferry?
well, I just mean when we get back.
The ferry has a microwave.
Okay, well,
I
we
just said the boat
arranged
has
for that.
quick mac and cheese meals,
All right.
like you do.
We arranged for a microwave for our ferry.
Mm-hmm. All right. let's-
Chelsea Manning talks about when like every time someone comes or no, who was it? Maybe it's Chelsea Manning. Some big security whistleblower. Every time they have to put the phone in the microwave that they keep by the door. It's just an unplugged microwave. Protects signals from going out.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
So if you ever don't want people listening in through your cell phones, pop them in the microwave.
All right.
Ah,
Just don't turn it on,
Gotcha.
or your phone will be destroyed, and probably the microwave. So.
Okay. So let's do XP real quick. So crew XP, acquire a new asset, contact resource intel, or expand your influence with a faction. Use any of which you've acquired against the Stygian. I'm not sure you've done this yet.
Is the 2 Leviathan dude is not against? I don't know how with the Stygian they are. I guess
that'll be a source of intel at least. So 1 XP from that. Contend with challenges above your current station. I don't think so. Bolster your crew's
kind of at our current station.
Yeah, you're kind of at your station right now. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one. Your reputations are savvy, and reckless equals dangerous.
This felt a little bit of all 3.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
We were definitely Danny Ocean. This thing. To be fair, I haven't seen any of the Ocean's movies, so I can't say that. But it felt like a heist movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna say because.
And also, we were pretty reckless in our gunfire in public places.
What were you saying, Ash?
No, I was shocked at Rebecca for never having seen an ocean.
George Clooney just doesn't do anything for me.
It's okay.
That's okay. You can be wrong.
So we'll give you 2 for that.
I'm watching.
And then express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. You did have that long argument about betrayal and that sort of thing.
And about, and Ivo at least with contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Making everything contractual. I can't say that word, I'm not going to try again.
Do you guys feel like
and
that?
And also, that we bickered a lot, but then eventually came up with a good plan. That seems pretty standard.
Welcome to
That's your inner conflict is bickering. Okay. All right. So you guys earned a crew advancement then.
Oh, man.
So do you guys want to talk about how to spend that now?
Nah, I think we wait.
I need to find that doc again. Is
Okay.
that in Discord?
Maybe. If not, I'll put it in there afterwards.
Okay.
All right.
It might be in pin messages.
So we'll come back to
Yeah,
that.
we need a goop. We need that goop doc.
That goop
Ew,
doc.
I don't like that.
That's not good at all.
No, Goop Doc is incredibly gross.
All right. Let's do Acton next. Earn XP where you address a challenge using flash style and a little bit of the old ultraviolence. Boy,
I'll just put 2
howdy.
in there now.
Huh?
I'll just put 2 in there now.
Yeah, just go ahead and put 2 in there now.
Okay, so that gives me a playbook advancement.
There you go.
Playbook.
Did anyone fail anything? Any rolls?
No, you guys
so.
did really well this time. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
you when you tried to shoot that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got an XP.
Can I, so do I have to put it in playbook advancement, or I can put it in either insight, prowess, or resolve as well, right?
I think it has to go in playbook advancement.
Okay, cool.
I know we
Yeah,
go
we've
back
been
and
over
forth.
this several times.
Yeah, we keep going back over this, but it is playbook advancement.
Okay, cool.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Wait, no.
We've been over this several times. You can put it in any of the 4.
Oh my god.
I read you the section of the rule book that says you can do that.
I will trust Nick. So yes, you can put it anywhere you want.
Fine. It's going into insight.
All right. Sorry.
Oh wait, I didn't roll.
Okay.
The constant.
We've been over this so many times.
I know that. I know how this game works. Don't worry, guys.
We trust you.
I don't know what to take though. I'm so like, ooh. There are like a couple of abilities here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Also, I 100% thought this was Dungeon World, and I was like, oh, I failed something. Get an XP. And then I went, wait,
nope.
this is not what we're doing.
All right.
It's desperate actions. I'm fine.
So, express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background to protect the group. I would say at least 1 from that, Acton.
Yeah, I did that whole thing with the police.
Okay. So 1 more XP from that.
Oops.
Yay, my insight goes up 1. It's going to go into hunt.
And then struggled with issues from your tether or relationships during this session. Do you feel like you did that at all?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did I?
Nah.
We're pretty
chill.
chill.
Okay.
Out of those 2, which one do you think I should go for?
Oh, out of what two?
I just sent them into the chat.
Oh, let me scroll down. Ugh, the roguish charm one just made me roll my eye.
Yeah.
I kind of like the lying one.
It's kind of cool, right?
More, yeah.
I just don't...
Intentionally lying is a good distinction too, because some people just might not have all the information, but if someone's actually lying,
Yeah.
and then we don't have to do crazy conversations with everybody. We can just ask the echo if someone's lying.
That's good.
Yeah, I really don't like it in games where they like fuck around with it and is like, oh,
Although I've got that.
they're lying, but they didn't know.
They didn't know, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like lies upon lies too, but I like them
I
all.
like lies upon.
I made them.
Twist the knife though is pretty good.
It is.
Roguish charm is just like, oh, every character. Play.
Yeah.
Let's knock my phone over. There we go.
Let's see what else. So for Bishop,
I figured-
My turn.
yeah. Sorry, we'll come back to you, Acton.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Oh, okay. So earn XP when you address a challenge using speed, foresight, or just in the nick of time.
I think I did that more than once. The only time I did, fucked up on that door.
That's true. You did. So you did use speed a lot.
Yeah, and I did that. I critted on that. Zooming away from the barn after we got that low deck.
Just kind
Not
of
that
like,
I think with dice are necessarily what XP is for, but
no, but it's like it is using foresight to like have another plan and be like, okay, backup plan, we take a boat. So
yeah.
I think 2 from
Backup
that.
plan, we veer off the road and go somewhere else for a minute.
So 2 from that.
2 from
You're
that?
yeah,
Yay.
you're tracking this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I put them in playbook advancement because I want a new thing.
Feel like you expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
My background is the driver, is the ferryman.
That's
So,
true. So
yeah.
that's at least 1.
Okay.
We didn't do much of that this session, I think, so I don't think you should get it.
Oh my god.
The one time Bishop gets to drive. Oh.
I'm actually so glad you changed ferry doors because I felt like I never got to. It was like, oh, we could just take a door, no big deal.
Yeah.
Although I would like to find one again because that would be cool. But
Yeah,
no.
I was wondering if you're gonna be like, can I find any ferry doors out in rural Ontario? And I was gonna have to be like, well, let's see.
like, this very odd barn has a weird glow about it.
Yeah, right.
Also, a ferry door we could fit a truck with a rock in it.
Yeah, right.
So,
Fun times.
kitten.
Hi,
buddy.
Do you feel like you? Did you struggle with issues from your tether, relationships, or traumas during this session?
I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
I really liked the thing with the cats, so at least 1 from that. I like that you remembered that and were committed to the bit. So that's worth at least
Nick
1.
and I talked. I don't remember where we were, but we were just like out. And I was like, "Oh my god, the cats!" And he was like, "The cats." Okay, cool.
I like it. Okay,
Alright.
let's look at Ivo. Load, please. There we go. Address a challenge using negotiation or diplomacy.
The only time that we even remotely did that was when I tried to convince them to enter into a contract with the Little Fur Union.
And
Okay.
we said no.
I will say that's half a point, and I'll also give you half a point from helping Ash trick that guy. So a total of 1
Fair.
from that, I think.
Diplomacy.
Okay.
Diplomacy
Cool.
or trickery.
I think maybe you should
Misdirection.
add that as a third thing for this one.
Yeah, right. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe fast talking and not necessarily trickery might work. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
The only thing that I can think of isn't really it's kind of more abstract, but in character, Ivo used to be a messenger and stopped the work for a very specific reason, and is now getting into very violent messenger work again. So it's maybe not really good for him.
It is kind of a conflict, at least.
Yeah.
Now I gotta know everything about that next.
What I will say to you is, like, I didn't really see that as much in character this time. Like,
Sure.
Ivo just kind of went along with things, so if you want to bring that forward a little more, I would encourage you to do so.
I was planning on it next session.
Okay, so that will be a point of XP in the future.
Okay, cool.
I did like the weirdness with your relieving stress, and like it kind of hints at things about Ivo's background.
Yeah.
So 1 from that, I think.
Okay, cool. And Tether struggled with things from your Tether relationship. I can't think of anything.
No, yeah, I would just roll that into the previous one where your Tether thing was like kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. That's XP. Next session we shall continue with you guys going on this ferry boat ride. I did want to ask you, once you get this resolved, because I think this is kind of going to wrap up this little side story we've been on, once you get the Oath Stone back. So I wanted to know what you guys wanted to focus on next.
Give me a hot second.
I legitimately feel like we should take care of the Leviathan now.
Yeah, I mean, we got these guys. I feel like it's the next logical step.
Yeah, the
Although-
only other thing that we really had going in terms of like quests was the car. Was the boat and the Terrace Nova.
Yeah, and well, we could do
I feel like Leviathan security is much more of a pressing problem for us.
Yeah.
Okay. We could do that, and who knows what could we, while we're investigating Leviathan, could we see how they're connected to what is it, the Terrace Nova? Because weren't they at the docks that one time?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, it's the Matryoshka who own the Terrace Nova, presumably.
Okay. So.
Okay. So investigation is going to be like gathering information on them. What's going to be your objective in dealing with...
To take them down, or at least take them down a peg.
To take them down a peg. All right. So it's not to
You
like...
want to lock this back?
To
This is
fuck them up is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
All right.
Like, to hopefully destroy them, but at the least, take them down a peg.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't know if you guys will be able to destroy them in one fell swoop, because they're supposed to be a bigger organization, but you can definitely try and knock them down a peg, which would probably, like, be reducing their tier effectively.
Could we take down their Toronto branch?
Possibly.
So, like, just for a little while, they don't have a base of operations in Toronto until they get it back?
I like that.
So for a while, we're just like, we don't take as much heat for them, and they're not, like, active in, like, investigations we're near, because they're just, like, rebuilding.
Yeah, I like that. We will do that then. Okay.
This is us going on the offensive for like the first time
Yeah.
instead of like
We just got to the point where we're like, you know what,
reacting.
fuck.
You know
Second
what, fuck
time.
these guys.
Second
All right.
time. The first time is when we invaded is when we killed the stone man.
Glimwing.
No.
Yeah, but that was sort of reactionary too. We were sort of asked to do that.
Yeah.
This is like your guys' like first big like, no, this is personal now.
Yeah. We're fucking tired of these dudes. in
The
our
Echo
town.
2, this time it's personal.
Everything else has either been a job or like a reaction or something.
Yeah.
This is sort of
We're gonna take them
this
down.
is for us.
Okay. All right, now I got those notes. Well, cool. Thank you to all our viewers for sticking with us here. This was a good stream.
Woo woo.
Thank you guys, and
Alright.
talk to you later.